I often wondered what I would say to my 13-year-old self or to somebody like that. And so I feel like now is my chance, and here it goes. There's a life waiting for you that you can't even imagine right now. When I was 13 years old, I always thought I'd be president of the United States, or that I would be a Hollywood movie star, or that I'd be a rodeo clown. I thought that I'd have a big house with 7 kids and a hovercraft. I am none of those things and have none of those things. But I also didn't realize that in my wildest dreams, I had no idea that my life now would surpass the life that I dreamed of then. When I was 13 years old, I didn't even think of going to college. And when I was old enough to dream about it, I still had no idea that I would one day live long enough to see my mom at 62 years old fulfill her dream of going to college, and that I would see her graduate. I knew that I would make my own friends in college, but I had no idea that my 3 closest friends from middle school would still be my friends 30 years later. Not much more than 3, but no less than 3, and they're still my friends. I always knew that my parents loved me, and I always knew that my brothers would always be there for me. But what I didn't know at 13 years old, that 20 years after I came out, I would have a 12-year-old nephew and a 12-year-old niece who I had never even met yet, who would stand up for my right to love in their own little schools in Houston, Texas. I never doubted that God loved me. I wasn't always so sure about the church. But I met some brave and compassionate people, not just heroic leaders, but regular people and community members who spread and embodied a message of peace and justice. I always knew, even from a young age, that I was called to make some kind of difference in the world, but I had no idea that I would spend my entire career out in every job that I've had, and that I would even have a job doing leadership development and after-school programs for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning youth. And I didn't know that I had so much more to learn and so much more to give to young people like you. I'm not saying that my life is perfect or that it's always been easy. I've had my heart broken, but I've fallen in love. I haven't had all my dreams come true, but I haven't even dreamed some of my dreams yet. So I'm still a work in progress. I wish I could say that bullies grow up and go away. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they end up being somebody's boss or somebody's wife or somebody's father. But you can't let their bullying define your destiny. You're way too beautiful, way too smart, and way too powerful for that. I've really been blessed to meet some really compassionate and brave people, and we fought together for what's right. And sometimes we've lost, but we fought. And sometimes we won, and oftentimes we won. My mom says that weeping endureth for the night, but that joy comes in the morning. And so there will be tears. I'm so sorry for that. But I assure you this, it will get better.